Cool kids. What it is. We are nearing the end of our adventure, cool kids. Soon enough, there will be no more silvers to show you. And we'll be just doing little variety videos of different concepts and ideas. We might do some more of those Price is Right videos that you guys like so much. We might talk about the fun of the new silver prices and all this stuff. But very soon, I'm going to be done purchasing any silver. Wow, this is full of silver. Cool kids. I gotta tell you. So, I've been stacking for about 10 years now. And I have started selling silver. Yes, I know. What do they say about the diamond hands? Yeah, well, silver's only hit $30 an ounce a few times in my life. So, at this price point, I feel comfortable selling a small percentage of my stack. It won't be a large percentage. I'm waiting for 50 for that. And I have different increments set. And I'm selling silver that I paid higher amounts for. And so here's my master plan, guys. I think silver is going to go up to $60 an ounce. Now, that's just my thoughts. But I think the reason for that is very bad. And I think ultimately, when the stock market crashes, silver is going to drop back down to about $18 an ounce, maybe even $15. That's the bottom. My bottom is 15, my cap is 60. I know that's a huge range, but I really, guys, don't be shocked if that's exactly what happens when this all plays out. Then after that, when the Fed overreacts and starts dropping rates and printing money, QE infinity, look for silver to never drop below 30 again at some point when the inflation gets bad enough. But at that point, we're all screwed. We're all losing. So having silver is a great thing, though, in that situation, because imagine if you had federal here. If you had one of these, if you grabbed one of these in 1913, what would it be worth now? Well, how much of its value would it have lost? Purchasing power, right? Ultimately, there will be, of course, a deflationary period where having this stuff is good. But the problem is, we know how the Fed's going to react. It only has one play, and that is QE infinity. When QE infinity happens, they do have a QE affinity. That's when the inflation hits. It hit, for the first time since I was a little kid, the inflation went nuts. Okay. This doesn't happen every day, guys, and it only happens when it has to happen. And it had to happen. And there is nothing being done right now that's going to stop it from happening if they start printing again. And you can mark my words for that. That's just how it works. That's the game. And you have to realize, what was it? 20% of all the dollars ever created were printed in 2021. I think it was. It might have been. Yeah, it was 2021 or 2020. So you have to realize you're talking a huge number of dollars hitting the system. The inflation was a given. It was a given. Anything other than inflation, I would have lost all hope in our entire system. I've actually been amazed how resilient the system has actually been. And it does make a case, actually, that it's lasted this long. we are, I believe, headed towards the end of the Federal Reserve note system, the petrodollar. I know people have been calling for the end of it since the 80s, but these things always run their course. Alright, let's open this up and see what we got. Caramba time. It's silver time, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you're as fired up as I am. I gotta tell you, it's almost like a drug addict, though. You know, the thrill of opening this stuff, if you do it too often, you don't get quite the synapses fire, the dopamine. That's why I want to slow down. That's another reason I want to slow down. So, each of these, this guy, man, same seller as the last several videos. He really, he is a card, man. He really is a card. All right, here's all of our free silver. It's Roosevelt dimes. We'll break those out later, but I think he's running out of interesting stuff to add, but that's fine. I'm cool with it. All right. Very good. Who knows, though, with this guy? Who knows what we'll find in here? Remember he was sending stuff in gloves? Ooh, okay. Well, I know I didn't order that, so. There's a Barber quarter. Beat up, but Barber nonetheless. All right, very cool. Oh boy. So we bought a lot of stuff again. I have been losing. So remember we were buying this stuff under melt? People have been bidding against me now. So that's a change. I actually have. I think the markets are heating up. I know this is anecdotal, but this is obscure stuff I'm buying, guys, and people are starting to bid against me on it. And that means that the paradigm is shifting, even if it is slowly but surely. All right, so here we go. I got 2 bits of mail here. I don't think I'm going to get them all done in one video, only because I misplaced my phone I used for this channel. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So there's a pretty cool Morgan dollar. 1900, if I remember right. P. 1900 P. So there we go. And these were, hold on. $31 each, which seems like it's over the top, but it's a little over the top, I guess. It's more than I would ever paid 2 years ago. Man, we really gotta hurry. I might just have to pause this. Alright, 22 piece dollar, nothing special there. Mint mark, nay, PP. But, you know, fine coin. Lovely. $31 each. You know my rule. If it's less than an ounce of silver, so to me, an old silver dollar is basically a common date one, is basically a 1 ounce generic round. That's how I price them. So this was, this totally fits my profile of what I would pay for a Morgan or a Peace dollar. Peace dollar is a little less, but Morgan's definitely, you know, if it's a clean coin, and by clean I mean nothing wrong with it really. You know, it's not a coal. I'm going to pay what an ounce of silver is, and that actually silver was $32 an ounce when I bought that. And now, is it the greatest deal ever? Hell no. Should you stack it? Probably not. But I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, I'm kind of not stacking anymore. The time of stacking is done. The time to do that was from 2012 to, ooh, okay. All right, here we go. This is a gilded and clearly got some toning on it. This is a gilded and gold sterling silver round from the Franklin Mint. Yep. So, boom. And we love gilded stuff, don't we, guys? Yeah. I think, sometimes I think about the Franklin Mint. I was, someone showed me online. It was old JP. They don't really make anything anymore. They were bought out by this conglomerate. It bought the name, but the actual mint itself, they don't mint anything anymore. They make t-shirts. Which is kind of sad. But then I was reading about their story, how they started. They started when, in 1964, when they stopped making silver coins. This guy who started this mint, he's like, the U.S. isn't making silver coins anymore, but we can. So here's another sterling silver gilded, kind of tarnished round. Truman doing Truman stuff. Very cool. I'm pretty sure all these are under melt. We'll figure it out. I only have 3 minutes left of video time, so what I'm going to do is open everything and then we'll go. All right, so what we got? We spent about $260. We got this awesome art round, sterling. It's big and chunky. ASW on that's over an ounce, I'd imagine. Oh, just at an ounce. This one is George Eastman, the sterling silver medal. Yeah, Eastman. That would cost $22. It's It's a quarter or 3/4 of an ounce. This is really cool. This is a matte finish metal made by the Israeli government. Yeah. So that's really cool. That's for the Rothschilds, and it's about an ounce of silver. Actually, it's an ounce and a quarter. This is really big and chunky, guys. This is really cool. And I have a few of these Israeli medals. Also, we have these smaller, little more minor sterling silver pieces. This is not from the Franklin Mint. It is. There, it says Franklin Mint right there. It's okay. And then, who made you? I think that's the Franklin Mint. Yeah, all in sterling, guys. So here we go. David Rittenhouse, not Kyle. And and like I said, I've been getting this stuff under melt. When you add in the extra Roosevelt dimes and the Barber quarter that I didn't order, it's going to definitely be under melt. And then we got these two lovely art rounds. Now, I do like one thing. He didn't put all of them in these